Four lands. Well, I think conservatives should definitely lean more towards their small government centrist, or small government far-right base and try to attract centrist voters after lands. Republicans good, Democrats bad. Give me my gun. Give me my gun and my bibli.
If you live in the South, you don't want more than, you can't have more than 3 syllables, and there's no such thing as a single syllable word.
That's right.
Western monosyllabic.
Like Wawa. Why must I always be Wawa?
Why don't y'all get into the Kara?
My daughter, Kayet.
Kayet? Oh, we love.
I love living in the South. You know, I got to tell you, you poor folks up in the North where you're freezing your butts off. And my God, you know, they have as much as 96 inches of base on some of the slopes up in North Carolina.
Global warming, baby. 96 inches. You can't beat 8 feet.
I mean, that's the base. I mean, good God. I mean, that stuff's still sticking around up there. And you're just going to be freezing here pretty soon. Anyway, we're back on the air. I managed to slip that in there when nobody was looking. I'm trying to... No!
Percy... about 96 inches. That just happens to be the length of a stud. Did you know that?
Hey.
Well,
thank you.
Actually, 93 inches.
What kind of stud are we talking about here? A blue whale?
Whoa!
Oh, God, I just saw the most incredible thing. I can't believe somebody did this.
Okay.
I tell you, cable's amazing, isn't it? You're not going to believe this, but I think I have to be very delicate how I handle this because
put it out there. Come on.
Someone was doing some research on the anatomy of reproduction,
right?
The physical act,
right?
And they actually got a man and a woman to volunteer to join forces as it is.
They got a man and woman
inside
to
a magnetic resonance machine
and
an MRI.
I was about to say, because if you're talking about getting somebody to do that on camera, that's not that hard.
This is on camera, pal.
You know what?
You heard of porn? I saw this thing. They went past their clothes. They went past their skin. I mean, they went right to the heart of the matter. So that they did this on this magnetic resonance machine.
And do you think they really had a hard time getting volunteers?
A hard time? Did you say hard time?
Hey, ba-zing!
He said the magic word. He won $100.
I'd like to call this quadruple X-rated.
What the hell station are you watching?
This is on cable television, like the Discovery Channel, the Learning Channel.
Was this on Mansers?
No, this is not on Mansers. This is not even Spike TV.
This is that new
Spike TV. You said Spike.
This is that new reality
Someone got
show.
spiked.
Well, you know, John and Kate plus 8. This is just Kate plus 8 in an MRI.
I got
machine.
you.
Whoa! Hey!
Well, anyway, they did this so that they could reproduce it in 3D.
Wow.
With glasses.
Anatomically.
Like
with
animation,
and so then they show you the stuff that they turn things around. You're going, whoa, pal, not so fast.
Can you imagine that in 3D?
Not so fast. You said not so fast.
You're sitting in there, and all the women are screaming in horror, and all the men are going, "All right."
That's right. You should have seen this couple as they're being slid into the MRI. It was just like, oh no, they're not really.
Were they actually making love as they went into the MRI? I wouldn't call it making love, but I don't know.
No, you don't understand. They were told, now you have to be perfectly still for about 13 minutes. But he had to actually sort of
that's a lot of
join forces, as it will.
Yeah, I got
and then they had to hold still for like 13 minutes. And
the guy
looks at the doctor and said, did you say 13 minutes? And the woman starts laughing. He's going to hold still for 13 minutes. Yeah, right.
I hope he was about 18 years old.
He was hoping that she said 13 seconds.
That's right. She's going to hold still for 30 minutes. He can't last 13 minutes.
Or is the holding still...
Does that include foreplay?
When
does that start? Because I'm done.
Yeah, I'll see. I'm going to go get a beer with a guy.
Maybe the next 13 minutes.
Can you smoke it in MRI?
She's smoking like this. He's smoking like this.
Well, they asked the woman to hold still for 13 minutes, and she went, "Shouldn't be a problem."
No. She said no problem. I'm married.
She said, "That's Friday for me."
No, she's like, have we started yet?
Are you finished?
Oh, I've been done for the last 7 minutes.
I have to ask because I can't tell. It's like when Buddy Hackett told about the time he was making love to his wife, and he looks over and the dog got into the bedroom. And the dog's sitting there by the bedside just staring at him. The dog yawns. And Buddy Hagen says, "Am I boring you?" And his wife says, "Yeah, that's all right."
Oh.
I can't believe this really turned into something I wasn't expecting. We're going to talk politics.
What was the subject?
We're going to talk something
We're
political.
going to finish the politics and then do the conclusion.
No, right to MRI porn.
MRI.
Quadruple X rated. Coming soon to the healthcare
Is that like
provider.
pouring in a little freeze-dried pouch? Oh no, it's MRE or something.
Is that covered under the new healthcare bill?
That's right. If they put that on there, everybody said, "Yeah, okay, go ahead, you can vote for
You
it."
will pass
Yeah,
this.
it's in there somewhere.
I said, we all get our own MRI machine?
We all do the penetrating material. That's what I like.
All right.
All right, no, let's just call this
No,
its
no,
own segment.
this is
We
its
gotta-
own
we're gonna have
segment.
This is the sophomore
You can't do
segment.
MRI porn and then get real serious with
Oh
like.
God, I can't believe I'm gonna have to type this in too. MRI.
Well, you're gonna get a lot more hits if you.
We're
put
gonna get a
that
lot of
in.
hits with that
There
word
you
on
go.
it. Yeah,
You know,
you know what? We'll just type in the word porn on
No.
everything we
We're
do.
gonna get
Like
from
Politics porn,
Politics
Porn,
sports
porn,
porn,
Liberal porn.
liberal porn,
MRI
conservative
porn. Porn in 3D.
beach ball porn.
James Cameron porn.
People
You
from
might have
West Corner
something.
beyond. What the hell?
We're just gonna type the word.
Beach ball porn. Look at
Oh
this.
God,
Right here.
there you go.
Porn with new
Okay.
perspective.
Anyway, guys, I have to tell you, we've run out of time. And I want
Aw.
to, I know. After all that hilarity, I want to thank Dickie for joining us this time.
showing up.
For showing up.
Hey,
We're,
Bringing the
Sir.
beer.
as soon, but yeah, he brought the
Thank
beer.
you
As
for
soon as we
bringing
see
the beer.
Sean, we're gonna have to have a meeting and do some in-service.
Sean said he was getting an MRI tonight.
Is that right?
With his
Him and his girlfriend.
Does
They're
she
both
know
getting-
about it?
Yeah.
I want to thank Lance Morrison for coming all the way down from
Thank you
Monkish
very
Corner to join us.
They were not.
Percy Hugo, terrific political segment,
Thank you very much, sir.
very current. And
Well, we try to stay current here on ColbertRadio.com.
then I'm John Colbert, and I want to thank you for joining us on ColbertRadio.com. And
Before you go into this, am I going to get my sign out?
give your sign out, and I give mine.
All right. I'd like to go ahead and thank all the proud and awesome members of our armed services, our Navy, our Air Force, our Army, our Marines, and I'd like to thank you guys for everything you do, and thank you for everybody who serves a public service role, firefighters,
You're welcome.
cops, teachers,
Teachers, you're welcome.
anybody who gives their time to make this great nation that we have better. I'd like to thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. At ColbertRadio.com, we'd like to say thank you.
You know, I can imagine this whole thing's going to jump and bite me on the ass at some point.
No.
I think this one got a little out of hand,
No,
guys.
this was
What are you
fun.
talking about?
Is it- okay, you guys want
This
have,
was fun.
Just don't direct anybody under 18 to this
you guys
segment.
don't
should be all right.
don't have a
Put
moral
out the-
turpitude clause.
Leave
This,
was wide slam open right there.
Well, put out the disclaimer and then
We're about
sign off.
13.
Yeah, if you're under the age of 18, you must tune out right now. You're not allowed to listen.
You
Well,
actually
it's
should have
too
tuned
late.
out
That's
about
right.
7 minutes ago.
Well, once you put porn in the, who else you think's gonna freaking look at it?
Well, that's going to be a problem.
There you
So
go.
anyway, I can't believe
I am
our
when I get
segments
home.
have been running long tonight. We've been having a wonderful time.
It's been a great show.
Snodgrass, you know we love you, and
we hope
I
you
hope
didn't hear
to.
the last 10 minutes.
I know. I hope you don't listen to this particular segment. Just come to the part where I say, Snodgrass, we love you. And I'll give you a call. I want to come out and see you real soon. And I haven't even done my reviews of Avatar, and I've been seeing movies. I haven't done any of that stuff.
Obamatar.
We got to do that eventually. Anyway, I want to say goodnight to all of our fans from ColbertRadio.com.